as you can see, we've got set up here a validation check, and this is for a national insurance number. So when you're older, you'll have a national insurance number, and it looks like this. So you've got 2 letters, and then you've got 6 digits, and then another letter. And at the moment, our validation loop doesn't check anything. It just asks them to input their national insurance number. So this will work. So if I copy and paste this, like that, that will work. But at the same time, if I run it and I say hacker, then it will run it. Okay, that should say NI number. Right, so we want to check a few things. So the first thing is we're going to check the length. So I'm going to say if len NI number is not equal to 9 rather, valid set to false. And remember, I can also put a helpful message here. I can say print it should have 9 characters. Okay, so that will work in terms of the length, but then how do we check individual digits? Well, we could access the string as an array, and that's a very straightforward thing to do. So if we have a look up here, there is our NI number, and if it's in a string, the A is going to be in position 0, and then it's going to be position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I can use the square brackets to access it as an array, and I can say if NI number at position 0 dot is alpha. Now that will check if it is alphabetic, but actually we want to check if it's not alphabetic, so we can say that it's invalid. Just like that. So when I run it now, hopefully, if I paste the what we had before, so I'm going to copy that and then I'll paste it here. Okay, that's good. And hopefully, if I run it again and I put in a digit first, and then I copy and paste the rest of this, now it's going to ask me again. So that is not bad. And I could repeat that for the next digit. So I could put it in like this, and then I could put in a number like that, and that's fine. And I could do exactly the same thing again, and I could go for character 2, and I could carry on. Okay, so that is perfectly acceptable for checking this. It's a little bit on the long-winded side. So what I might do is I might want to actually bundle up some of this together. So for the number, for example, I might want to, instead of selecting just one out of the array, I can do a whole list. So I'm going to go from position 2 right through to position 8, not including position 8, and I'm going to say is numeric. And I'm going to take that and put that in there. And that will work. So that now checks the national insurance number properly. And if I enter AA123A56C, it asks me again. But if I enter the entire thing properly, then that works. So that's not bad, and we could of course add these other conditions here in like that as well. So it's not actually that difficult, we're just checking each individual thing. Now if there was more of a pattern to this, you might want to use a for loop to go through all of the numbers, or you might want to actually write a function that will check the format for you, but that's really outside the scope of this tutorial. So that is a quick idea about how to perform a validation on a string.